Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. If you're new here, my name is Paulina and today we're going to unbox the John Lewis Advent Calendar. I had quite a few questions from you guys wondering whether I'm going to be doing any more Advent Calendar unboxings and the answer is yes, I will. I'm not sure how many exactly, but there's definitely quite a few boxes that I'm planning on showing you this year. So back to our John Lewis Advent Calendar. This one is available now. As for the details, this one is priced at £235 with a value of over £1,000. If you'd like to know more details about this advent calendar, the price breakdown, I have filmed a separate John Lewis video where I mentioned all that, so I'm going to link it here. Go and check it out if you'd like to. And now let's see what's inside. And by the way, how stunning is this box? I really love the look of it. I'm going to show you what it looks like from the back as well. So yeah, that is really pretty. And our day number one right here. And the first product is a little fragrance. So this is Kilian Paris, a very famous scent by this brand, which is a Love Don't Be Shy. We have 7.5 mils here. This is one of those super famous fragrances. Everyone seems to love it. I'm personally not too crazy about this fragrance and I have no idea why. This is more of an oriental scent that has a lot of gourmand notes and I'm all about sweet and delicious fragrances, but there's just something that kind of like borderline bothers me with it. I mean, I don't hate it. I would even say I kind of like it, but it's not one of those fragrances I just kind of keep on using and I just can't get enough of it. So this has notes of sugar, caramel, there are some floral notes here. Some of them like proper strong florals like jasmine or iris, but we also have some brighter notes like neroli, orange blossom or bergamot. Very sweet, kind of like bright floral gourmandy fragrance. A lot of people love it, so I would say this is a pretty good start. Okay, day number two. Look how big it is. This is probably the biggest drawer in this advent calendar. And it's quite heavy too. Ooh, okay, we have 4 products inside. So pretty good. So first up we have this Philip Kingsley Duo, a shampoo and conditioner, 75 mils, brilliant. I mean, it's not that I love it, I think it's a must. Whenever we have a more expensive advent calendar that costs £200 plus, I would expect a shampoo and a conditioner to be in one drawer. That is non-negotiable. I also love the fact that we have 75 mils here, not 25, not 30, 75 mils. And I do love Philip Kingsley. So this is Moisture Balance Shampoo and Conditioner, but that's not everything. We have 2 more products and these are all kind of like hair care related. So this here is Larry King Spoiled for Choice Multitasking Hair Oil with Rosemary, 30 mils. It's funny because I've been actually using this hair oil recently and it's really lovely. It's one of those like very lightweight hair oils, so it's perfect if your hair is straight like mine or quite fine and you don't really want to use anything that would just weigh your hair down. But if your hair is a bit more coarse or thicker, then you can use it more as a styling oil. So that is brilliant. 30 mils, full-size item. And then the last one is by Vela Professionals, and this is Nourish Hair in 30 Seconds Ultimate Smooth Miracle Oil Serum. So kind of like another oil, right? Instant lasting smoothness and UV and heat protection. So 30 mils. Let's have a closer look at it. So yeah, it does seem to be a very watery type of oil. I think it's going to be one of those hair products that has a little bit of oil in it, but not too much. So it's going to be perfect if you want something a little bit lighter. I, for one, I'm actually pretty excited with these products. Hair oils are something I always use, and then we have some Philip Kingsley, which is brilliant, and the fact that we have actually 4 items in this drawer, love it. Okay, day number 3, it's over here, and here we have some Elizabeth Arden. This is 8-hour cream intensive moisturizing hand treatment, and we have 30 mils here. I really love this 8-hour range. It's lovely. It's not like heavily scented or anything, so it's perfect if you have sensitive skin or if you have sensitivity to scent, and this is a perfect handbag size. Day number 4. So here we have two more items. First up, the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum, 5ml. So this is a full-sized item. And by the way, I think in one of my recent advent calendar unboxings, I was actually complaining about one of those expensive advent calendars having an Ordinary product by itself in one of the drawers. I thought, well, if you're paying like more than £200, it's good to have not just a cheap product, but a cheap product and something else. Here, this seems to be sorted already. So we have this cheaper brand, which is the Ordinary, a lash serum, full-sized item, of course. And then we also have an eye cream. So this is by Pericon MD, Firming and Brightening Eye Cream, 15ml, so a full-sized item. Brilliant. I also love how they kind of categorize products and kind of like bundle them together. So we had like 4 hair products in one drawer. Here we have some like eye care, eye and lash care, let's say. So yeah, I love how they thought about these details. Okay, day number 5. I mean, we're only on day number 5 and I already have so many products here. I mean, I'm not complaining. Day number 5 and we have some makeup. So this is Trini London Eye to Eye Eye Shade, 4 grams in shade Wisdom. So let's have a look. Oh, that's actually really pretty. It's kind of like a cool tone brownish shade that is going to look very pretty on an eyelid for this kind of like a monochromatic look. I mean, yes, this is really pretty for this very kind of like a natural makeup type of look, which I think Trini London is all about that, all about these kind of like simple solutions and like very kind of like universally flattering color options. So yeah, that's actually really pretty. Okay, day number 6. Okay, we have more makeup, and this one here is quite a valuable one. This is a mascara, but not just any mascara. This is Chantecaille mascara, 9 grams. As far as I remember, this one is worth over £50, which is a bit crazy if you ask me. This is Fossil's Longest Lash Mascara in shade Black. That is not surprising. Like 99.9% it's going to be black, and in a very unlikely situation that it's not going to be black, it's usually brown. So here we have a black Chantecaille mascara. I just cannot wait to give it a go and see if it's really worth £50. Like, it's very hard for me to believe. I am very picky when it comes to my mascaras, but it's not always about the price. I've tried so many super expensive mascaras and they were just okay, and then I tried some drugstore cheaper mascaras and they were brilliant. So it's not always about the price, but for £50 I really expect this to be extraordinary. So let's see about that. I'm quite excited to give it a go though. Day number 7. Okay, we have another fragrance. This is a little cute miniature of Versace Crystal Noir, and do you know what? I think I was a bit misinformed about that, because I thought this was going to be their eau de toilette, which was probably the most popular or the most available version of this fragrance. But no, this is actually the new Parfum version, which I'm actually really excited about. I didn't really expect this to be here. So let's have a closer look at the notes. So the main accords are woody, warm, spicy, and powdery. Sounds good. The top notes are spices, pink pepper, black currant. Middle notes caramel, tuberose, lily of the valley. And then base notes amber, vanilla, sandalwood, agicala wood, and orchid. That sounds brilliant. I love spicy, ambery fragrances, some sandalwood. Sounds like something I'm going to like. I'm really curious how similar or different this is going to be to the previous Crystal Noir fragrances, which was Eau de Toilette and Eau de Parfum. Both of these fragrances were very strong, very potent, very sexy, but kind of like soapy and powdery at the same time. Definitely not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm so excited that this is actually the newer fragrances, which I haven't tried before. So let's quickly test it out. Ooh, okay, this is not what I expected. I mean, first of all, it is beautiful. Because whenever like amber and spices are involved, there's a big chance I'm going to like it. No surprise here, it is beautiful. But it is quite different compared to the previous fragrances, which I guess that kind of makes sense. They released this fragrance after many years. I guess they wanted to do something a little bit different. It's definitely not as strong and potent as the previous versions, including their Eau de Toilette. Like, the previous fragrances were very strong, soapy, powdery, but like super strong. This one I can already tell is not going to have this extreme sillage, and it's not going to be as polarizing. With that being said, I also don't think it's as unique as the previous versions. but I still like it. It's a really beautiful scent, and I'm actually really happy this was their new fragrance, so I was able to try something new today. Okay, day number 8 up here. Oh, this is something I haven't seen for a while. By Terry. This is their lip balm. It's very hydrating, a bit nourishing, but it's also great for under your makeup because it doesn't really leave this oily residue. So yeah, lovely product, 2.3 grams. Day number 9. Oh, how cool. We have 2 more products in here, and they're both makeup related. So where should we start? Let's start with this one, Laura Mercier. This is one of her caviar stick eye colors in shade Strapless. I don't think I have this one yet, so I'm going to give it a quick swatch. There you go. So this is our Strapless shade by Laura Mercier, and here we have this Wisdom shade by Trini London. This one, as you can see, is a little bit darker and a little bit more metallic. This is more of a neutral matte shade. So this is what it looks like so far. And then we have Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks, and this one is in shade Powder Pink. And let me tell you, this is a very flattering shade of pink. Nothing too crazy, muted, kind of like neutral toned pink. Really pretty. Day number 10 is one of the bigger ones. And okay, here we have like 2 different type of products. So first up we have Eve L'Homme Cleanser. This here is 50 mils. One of my top 3 cleansers. I know some people dislike it for the scent of it. I actually do not mind. I think it's like a really nice kind of like a herbal scent, so I'm fine with that. A really lovely product. And then we have an advent calendar staple, Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bam Bam Cream, 75 mils. Day number 11. So another one with 2 products inside. First up we have this Kate Somerville Intensive Exfoliating Treatment, 15 mils. So this is more of a mini or like a travel size, but it's not the only product we have here. The next one is Rhodial, and this is their lip oil in shade Wild Plum. This is such a beautiful shade. It looks so good on the lips. I actually have this one already and I've been using it on a regular basis. Such an easy product to use. You don't really have to think much about it. You don't even have to have a mirror with you. And it does add a little bit of color to your lips too. Day number 12. So here we have some Clinique, and this is all about ice cream in the rich version. We have 15 mils here, so this is a full-sized item. So this is actually the second eye cream in this advent calendar. But anyway, we're moving on to our day number 13. And ooh, this is brilliant. This is by Pi, Rosehip Bio Regenerate, Rosehip Seed and Fruit Universal Facial Oil. This is such a beautiful product and it smells gorgeous. Such a lovely product, and we actually have 30 mils here. Day number 14. And guess what? We have another eye cream. This one is worth quite a lot of money though. This is Rhodial Bee Venom eye cream to revitalize and firm. And I'm not too sure how big this is because it doesn't really seem to say anywhere. But if my memory serves, I think this should be 25 mils. Anyway, this is our third eye cream. A bit of an overkill if you ask me, unless you really love your eye creams. I wish we had some form of like serum instead, or like a face cream. That would be a bit more exciting, you know, to have some more variety in this area. Anyway, day number 15 is over here, and here we have 2 more fragrances. So these are both by Initio. So we have Oud for Greatness, which is a beautiful oudi fragrance with some saffron. It's like a very sophisticated scent. And then we have a Side Effect. And this one is supposed to be this warm and spicy fragrance with notes of rum, tobacco, cinnamon, saffron, sandalwood and Hideon. I actually need to give this one a go. I remember trying it some time ago, but like I can't really remember the fragrance itself. As much as I can easily recall the Oud for Greatness one, it's such a remarkable oud fragrance. This one doesn't seem to ring the bell, so I'm just going to give it a quick test then. Oh wow, this is stunning. So it's a very woodsy, warm, a bit spicy fragrance. I love it. There's definitely some saffron in it that adds some sophistication. It's supposed to be quite boozy with the rum note being quite pronounced, but I don't really get that much booziness, at least on paper. But yeah, this is a beautiful fragrance. I love it. I think I generally like Initio fragrances. Most of them are really beautifully made, but this one, I mean, of course I would need to test it on my skin first, but I like it. I like this one a lot. And these are both 5 mils, by the way. Okay, next up, day number 16. So here we have some Elemis. This is Pro Collagen Marine Cream with SPF 30, and we have 15 mils. This is one of these products that everyone seems to love, including me. I really love Elemis as a brand in general, but the Marine Collagen range is particularly amazing. So it's always nice to receive a little bit of that. Okay, day number 17. Okay, so it's this tiny one here. And guess what? We have another fragrance. So one thing I can tell about this advent calendar at this point, very eye cream and fragrance heavy, which, to be honest, I do not mind fragrances. I actually love fragrance heavy advent calendars, especially whenever there are fragrances I haven't tried before included. So this one over here is Le Labo Tête Noire number 29. This is 15 mils, and this is one of those very beautiful, woody, spicy, but more like fresh spicy fragrances that seems to be inspired by tea, but it's not really giving me this proper Earl Grey vibe that I usually am obsessed with. This one has a little bit more to it. So there are notes like fig, tobacco, or hay in it. It's a really beautifully made fragrance, and this actually does have a standalone retail value of like £70 or something. So that is pretty good. Day number 18 down here. So what do we have here? Dermalogica Firming and Age Defending Daily Moisturizer. So I was just complaining that I wish we had like more moisturizers instead of like those eye creams. Now we do have quite a few moisturizers, because there's this one and then the Elemis one, and they both have SPF of some form. This one here contains SPF 50, which is brilliant, and this is 15 mils here. Now I'm waiting for maybe a serum of some sort, because this is something we haven't really seen in this advent calendar yet. But yeah, we've got some Dermalogica. Broad Spectrum Moisturizer helps combat the appearance of skin aging. Day number 19. Okay, next up we have some Laneige, and this is Lip Glowy Balm in shade or scent Mango. So this is what it looks like. I'm obsessed with Laneige lip masks. They're so good. So I love the fact to have like a day version of these products. They all smell so good. And we have 9 grams of product here. Day number 20. And we have some more makeup here. This one is by Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution Luminous Modern Matte Long Lasting Lipstick in shade Hollywood Vixen. So this is one of those like really beautiful reds. I already have this particular lipstick, so let me just grab mine to show you what it looks like. So this is the one I've got. It comes in this like red packaging, and this is the shade. I'm going to swatch it for you. So it's a really beautiful kind of like a classic red. Day number 21, and here we have some Estée Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum Synchronized Multi Recovery Complex 15 mils. The only issue I've got is that we have, I mean, this is obviously more of a mini. To be honest, I thought it would be 7.5 mils, which is like a proper mini. This is 15 mils, so more like a travel size, I guess. So that's definitely better than the 7.5 mini version, but I wish we had like only full sizes from day 20 on. Which, to be honest, this advent calendar is filled with full sizes, and even the smaller sizes are not ridiculously small, so I don't really have much issue with that. And also, as I said, this is 15 mils, not the 7.5 or whatever the proper mini is. But I think it should be the rule from day 20 in those like expensive advent calendars, only full sizes. Okay, day number 22. Okay, this is definitely a full-size item. Medik8 Advanced Night Restore Rejuvenating Multi-Ceramide Night Cream, and we have 50 mils. So it's another moisturizer, but this one is for your like evening skincare routine. The other 2 face creams were for like daytime, so I guess it makes sense. I'm not going to complaining that we have another moisturizer because it's a bit different one. Still think the eye cream situation is a bit excessive, but the face creams are fine. I wish we had a serum of some sort. I mean, this was day number, what, 22? There's still a chance there's going to be something, right? But the representation of serums in this advent calendar seems pretty small. So next up, day 23, this is not going to be a serum, will it? It's a bit too small for that. So this over here is Fenty Skin Melon Treat Hydrating and Strengthening Lip Oil. Okay, that is interesting. Let's have a closer look. So this is what it looks like. We have a lip oil in Melon Treat. Okay, day number 24, Christmas Eve. And guess what? We have another fragrance. This is one of the very famous one by Frederic Malle, Portrait of a Lady, created by Dominique Ropion, and this comes in 7 ml bottle. So this is what it looks like. It's like a perfect miniature of the fragrance. This is one of those very famous and expensive fragrances. It's a warm, ambery, spicy rose with some incense in it. So it's one of those very kind of like strong fragrances. To me, this has a little bit of this vintage kick to it, but it's a really beautifully made fragrance. So that is really nice. And then we're moving on to our day number 25, which is this big one here. Now let's see. Okay, we have a few items in here. So I'm going to start with this one. And this is Shiseido Vital Perfection Uplifting and Firming Express Eye Mask. So this is a single one. It seems like John Lewis is very serious about eye care. We have 3 eye creams and then an eye mask on top of that. Next up we have some rituals. And this one is the Ritual of Sakura Foaming Shower Gel, rice milk and a cherry blossom, and we have 50 ml. Next up, Espa body lotion in bergamot and jasmine, 40 ml. Kind of makes sense. We have a little shower gel and a body lotion. And then the last item is Deep Sleep Beauty Soak by This Works. So kind of like makes sense. We have this kind of like a little relaxation kit. I wish instead of maybe this eye mask, we would have a little candle. That would go really well with the, you know, the bath soak and then the shower foam and body cream. You know, a little candle would be nice. Then I would be perfectly happy with this day number 25. I definitely don't feel like I needed another eye product. But there you go. This is the John Lewis Advent Calendar fully unboxed. What do you guys think about this one? My thoughts are this. Well, first of all, I actually really enjoy this Advent Calendar, but there are a few buts that I need to mention. First of all, it's very fragrance heavy, okay? We have lots and lots of fragrances, which I guess I mentioned that a couple of times already. I really love those like fragrance heavy Advent Calendars. I know a lot of you do too. But then there are people who just are not that much into fragrances. And if you're like one of these people, this Advent Calendar is just not going to be that great for you, for sure. But the fragrance selection in this Advent Calendar is really good. We have some like really beautiful fragrances. I love the fact that there were several fragrances I haven't tried before. So, you know, something new for me to test. On the flip side, I feel like it's very eye care heavy, which I guess it could be good for some people, but I would guess that majority of people will find this to be a bit of an overkill. Like 3 eye creams, that is a lot of eye creams, like a lot, right? I wish we had a serum instead of one of these eye creams. I mean, yes, we do have this mini Estee Lauder serum, but maybe another serum, like a little bit different serum, will be so much better than 3 eye creams, at least for me. Other than that, I think the variety was actually pretty good. We do have some body care, skin care, some hair care, but not too much of it. We have some makeup, which I also think it was like a nice selection of products here. Maybe a bit too many of those kind of like lip oil type of products, but this seems to be the thing for most Advent calendars. They usually give us a lot of like lip products in these very kind of like easy to use shades, because I guess these products are just the most inclusive. Still, there are a couple of issues and I'm aware of that. However, I do really like the contents of this Advent calendar. I love the fragrances. I'm actually quite excited to test a couple of products like this Chantecaille super expensive mascara. There are some products I actually really like in here. So I personally think it's a good one, but I would love to know your thoughts. What do you guys think about this John Lewis Advent Calendar? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching. For more Advent Calendar unboxing videos, check these ones over here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.